far is heaven?
How far is heaven?
Yeah. I think I need, more wine.
Like, why are people doing that?
I don't know. When is she gonna see this, you know? Like, or are you just doing it for your own plinth in 8th grade? None of the boys would date me because,
I'm going to be talking about a really serious topic. This article discussing this situation. YouTube created a viral child star with a bright future. Now the internet is exploiting her as she unravels in front of millions of people. This article was published by Kate Tenberg. I'll leave a link in the description for this article so you can read it for yourself, but I'm going to be reading it for you. To save you the trouble. Now, speculations and concerns for 23-year-old YouTuber and musician Leah Marie Johnson have re-emerged after an Instagram Live appearing to show an older man kissing her.
This is the shit.
I'm ready for my song.
You know this song, right?
No?
No, I believe the older man was like her producer when she was like 15 or 12 years old, and she was really young. So that means she's pretty much young enough to be his daughter, which is creepy. Yeah. Insiders spoke to sources close with Johnson that said the man in question was her 67-year-old producer. Wow, that's crazy. He knew her when she was that young. Her recent videos have promoted fans to suspect drugs and alcohol abuse.
Oh my god!
What? Were you gonna drink some goldfish?
I think I need, more wine.
This is 3/4.
As well as spark concerns about her mental well-being. Now, Katie Morton, a YouTuber and therapist, also told insiders how worried fans could help Johnson, as her online exploitation has played out alongside her real-life struggles. In the year November 2012, the Fine Brothers Entertainment YouTube channel uploaded another segment of the Emmy Award-winning series called Kids React. This featured Leah Marie Johnson, who was 15 at the time. She and a cast of other kids reacted to a viral video of Amanda Todd, the 15-year-old Canadian victim of cyberbullying, who died by suicide after a stranger convinced her to flash her during a video chat and took screenshots of her and distributed them. Before her death, Todd made a now infamous video of herself holding up flashcards, detailing her experiences, which include anxiety and depression, drugs and alcohol abuse, and multiple suicide attempts. In the Kids React segment about Todd's video, Johnson cried throughout her appearances and talked about being bullied herself in middle school, when boys told her that she had a body of an 8-year-old little boy.
In 8th grade, none of the boys would date me because, they said I had a body of an 8-year-old little boy.
She said, "When I got to high school, stuff about boys didn't really matter, you know," she said. "But stuff online got a little bit worse. You're gonna have it your whole life, no matter which shape or form it is in." Johnson's appearance on Kids React propelled her to her own internet stardom over the next 8 years. And in 2014, Adweek profiled her as one of the top 10 biggest young stars on YouTube. She also starred in the Nickelodeon movie Terry the Tomboy and appeared alongside Logan Paul in the YouTube Red movie The Thing and its sequel. She's also a recording artist and in 2016 announced that she had signed with Capitol Records to produce an album. Johnson's most popular single, DNA, has been listened to by more than 36 million times on Spotify. Social media buzz has resurfaced around Johnson since the start of 2020, but not concerning her career. Sorry, that's my dog. Since 2017, Johnson's fans have noticed her online presence start to deteriorate, and instead of polished appearances on YouTube or in digital series, Johnson had instead streamed over her own worry-inducing Instagram lives where she appeared to be intoxicated. Now, lately, search results for Johnson on YouTube yield drama and commentary channels dissecting her so-called unraveling. Online fans and other YouTubers have called for Johnson's friends and family to step up and care for her, while hashtags like Save Leah Marie Johnson trending on Twitter. Insiders spoke with two sources close to Johnson about her support system and the circumstances behind the disturbing Instagram Live that appeared to show her former producer kissing her, which promoted widespread concern. Johnson herself did not respond to insiders' multiple requests for comment. The sources are known to insiders, but due to the concerns over professional repercussions, have been granted anonymity in this story. Worry over Johnson's mental state and well-being spiked after an Instagram Live appearing to show her kissing an older man. In her various live streams, Johnson discussed a number of sensitive subjects, including the use of drugs and racial slurs, and appeared heavily intoxicated. She also talked about killing herself. Many of these videos have been screen recorded and re-uploaded online. On January 2nd, her live stream took a dark turn when an unseen figure put on a song, 1,000 Years, by Christina Perri. The love song was written for the film Twilight Saga. "I'm not ready to die," Johnson said, followed by a man's voice saying, "I'm ready for my song," she continued, as the person sat next to her, out of frame, and appeared to pull her closer to him. There was an audible kissing sound before Johnson said, "I think I need more wine," and poured herself some from a bottle. While laughing, Johnson said, "No one can save me, though," and the man asked her if she was on Instagram. He was empathetically asking her if she was really on Instagram, and then said, "You can't be on Instagram, and tell me the truth." Taking the phone, the man said, "Okay, so to heck with that. Now we're going to go back to us. I'm hijacking your phone." His face appeared in the frame, and Johnson could be heard saying no. After that, we're going back to us. Later, as Johnson live-streamed again to angrily tell fans to stop sending police to her location, seemingly the same man can be heard in the background saying, "Leah, I need this to not go out because it will affect my work." Two formerly close associates of Stephen Weatherby identified him to insiders as the man in the video. Weatherby was a 67-year-old producer and photographer who has worked with Johnson since she was 12 years old. 12 years old, and he was 67. Unbelievable. Weatherby initially responded to insiders' requests for comment, but did not respond to repeated requests for an interview. Now, after Johnson's live stream, he deleted or deactivated all of his social media profiles. Besides the websites for Golden Track Recording Studio, which he owned, and where the live stream took place. Since Johnson's live stream, a source told Insider that Weatherby has continued to work with production and photography clients. But the source also says Johnson has not seen him since that night. Both sources describe Weatherby as having a parental role, like a grandfather, to Johnson over the past decade. He was a member of her sober team of individuals who had been committed to keeping Johnson away from drugs and alcohol since her dependency first started affecting her career in 2017. The sources said, while concerned fans have repeatedly questioned where Johnson's friends and family had been throughout her public ordeal, a source from her sober team told insiders that Johnson had every support system possible, including multiple attempts to receive treatment through hospitals, rehabilitation facilities. Since Johnson is now 23, the source said that her immediate family has not been able to establish guardianship over her that could allow them to make a medical decision for her. Rather, Johnson is now largely on her own, using her Instagram account with more than 1.4 million followers to crowdsource places to sleep at night. While Johnson's possible real-life exploitation plays out in live streams, her online exploitation has been happening for years. Leah Marie Johnson at age 14 and age 22. While fans and other YouTubers may be scared for Johnson's safety, other corners of the internet have been encouraging her erratic behavior for their own enjoyment. On Reddit, subreddits dedicated to YouTubers and celebrities featuring popular content of Johnson, there is a dedicated r/Leah Marie Johnson subreddit with more than 42,000 members, rivaling subreddits for A-list celebrities like r/Miley Cyrus, 39,900 members, and Rihanna, 34,000 members. Subreddits for famous women include PG-rated content, but top posts are generally the most scandalous images found on them. On Miley Cyrus, for example, the top two posts are an Instagram photo of Cyrus wearing a thong and a gif of her crawling face first into a car's back seat from the music video for Nothing Breaks Like a Heart. Reddit was one of the epic centers of the iCloud leaks of hacked celebrity photos, referring to the colloquially as the fappening, and while the platform worked to eradicate leaked nude photos, it hosts a thriving voyeur community, so it's not entirely shocking that its audience favors an objectifying view of celebrity women. The content of r/Leah Marie Johnson subreddit was described by the documentary YouTuber Jay Aubrey as strangely perverse, but it fits the general theme of what at first may appear to be a fan page on the platform and are really more like sexual catalogs of various famous women. But unlike those searching for Cyrus, provocative photo shoots, more ethical concerns may be raised by perverters of R. Leah Marie Johnson and R. YouTubers Gone Wild, a similar subreddit devoted to strictly YouTubers, where imagery of Johnson performs very well. The top post of all time is her flashing of her private on an Instagram live where she appeared to be intoxicated. While Johnson was on stream, herself naked, it is at the very least morally dubious behavior to capture the moment and post it on a public platform. And yet the commentators on Reddit aren't particularly worried. One person stated, "Dude, she was high as fuck in that live stream. I waited for an hour for something to happen but ended up with nothing. And of fucking course, as soon as I leave, this happens." Raised the top comment on the post. I know there would be my homies screen recording it. Thank you, boys. The behavior described in the post of people watching Johnson's live streams to see if she acted promiscuously is evident in the comments that pop up on her videos, where Instagram users regularly suggest that she expose herself or encourage her to consume more substances. During the stream with the man suspected to be Weatherby, once Johnson took off her sweater, comments like, "Can you do jumping jacks? Yell louder, we can't hear anything," says the N-word Lisa. Say the N-word Lisa, and flash, floating across the screen, accompanied by people encouraging her to drink more alcohol and speculations about which drugs she might be on. It's different than YouTubers posting nude photos of themselves to thwart hackers or to celebrate their bodily autonomy. It is an audience goading an already vulnerable person into further risky behavior. Johnson is well above the legal age of consent now, and her subreddit is age restricted. It was created in March 2012, when she was 15 at the time. It is unclear whether she was sexually objectified as a minor on the subreddit, but over the past 8 years it has become almost singularly dedicated to her sexual exploitation. Insiders reach out to every Reddit monitor of R. Leah Marie Johnson and R. YouTubers Gone Wild, and either did not receive a response or did not receive responses to questions asked. Leah Marie Johnson also trended #1 on the largest online platform the day after Johnson's Instagram Live with the man. Did not respond to insiders' request for comment. While the dominant online sentiment towards Johnson may appear to be concern for her well-being, there is an undercurrent of voyeurism in her audience that finds strength in numbers of platforms like Reddit and blank blank. The source close to Johnson told insiders that she consistently monitors internet activity about herself and is easily persuaded by commenters, and that behavior tracked with her reading and responding to comments in many of her Instagram lives. The source also said some of her nude imagery circulating of Johnson is fake. Johnson's fans want to take action to help her, and the only way that they can really do this is by responding to her in a constructive way online. According to the source close to Johnson, she is not currently living with any members of her sober team or their families, as she has in the past. Rather, she has been living in Airbnbs and making content with people like Brian Bowers and San Diego-based producers and rappers who Johnson recently released a SoundCloud track with, according to the same source. Insiders spoke with Katie Morton, a therapist, author, and a YouTuber specializing in mental health topics, about how social media fame coincides with mental illness and substance abuse and what concerns fans can do. There's a lot of resources online making them aware of it, it is probably the only way. Because the other things we all have to remember is that we can't make someone get better or get help, Morton said, referencing tools like crisis hotlines and text lines. They have to want to do it themselves. The source close to Johnson echoed Morton's suggestion and said that the best online response to Johnson could receive right now is people being supportive of her and encouraging her to get sober. They also referred to speculative posts by major sources of YouTube news and drama online who claimed to know Johnson had been diagnosed with specific mental illnesses. The source said Johnson had never been officially diagnosed, while Johnson herself has confirmed via Instagram Live that she does not have a specific diagnosis. This is an unfortunate thing about the internet, but a lot of people make their living off other people's lives, Morton said. So the drama channels and the other people who want to weigh in on other mental illnesses really bothers me. Because no one has the right to weigh in on that except the person involved in that. Now Morton suggests that fans avoid engaging with speculative content about Johnson, and that people online refrain from making assumptions about mental health disorders she may or may not have, as well as being positive in their engagement with Johnson's own content, or not engaging with it at all. Recovering is a possible thing and can get better, and we need to be more aware of things that we watch and digest online, Warren said. People want to weigh in and get those views, but we have to work together to not perpetuate the exploitation of people's struggles. That is the end of the article, guys. If you know anyone who's going through substance abuse, taking drugs, or drinking alcohol, just try to reach out to them, try to help them, send them a hotline so they can have someone to talk to, just be there for them. Yeah, we just gotta spread awareness about this kind of stuff. It's not okay. It's not okay for an older man to be with a younger person. But she can consent, though. But still, it's a little creepy that he knew her when she was a child. So, I don't know. If anyone's intoxicated or is drunk, don't take advantage of them, because they most likely can't consent and they don't know what they're doing because they're intoxicated. They don't have any common sense of what's going on around them. Just be careful. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the article in the description below, and have a good night, you guys.